Alright.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win.
Well, there's your first mistake.
Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Alright, to the crash site. And of course, here come the birds. You gonna come at me, or are you gonna just leave me hanging here? Alright, I'll move on without you then. I don't have time to sit around while you decide whether you want to attack me or not. Oh, we've made up our minds. Nope, never mind. If you're going to attack a man, at least have the decency to remain in burning range. How much do you want to bet they come for me while I'm on this? Well, I guess not. Must be stupid birds. Aha! Thought you could catch me unawares, did you? Well, that's broken.
Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Find Sarah and Barry. I guess we'll just keep going. Ah, the well-lit room. Cool. Oh, that's a ways away. Barry.
Barry! Barry!
Why are you shooting the flare gun into the air?
Over here! Hang in there, I'm coming!
And in real life, that would be more useful, but... Oh, hello, Poncho. No, but I missed that guy, but I was going for clusters. Not individual enemies. Poncho would like all of you to know that he has finished the peanut butter treat that I gave him to distract him while I did this, and he wants more. Yeah, he's wagging his tail. He agrees. You're gonna have to be patient, bud. He's just gonna keep me company by shoving his head in my lap. Okay. Are they following me? Okay, good.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I guess that's the wrong
See
movie.
those lights?
But still,
That's
close
the
enough.
elevator we
I
need
knew
to
you
take.
Okay.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Then we have somewhere to go.
Weaver will meet us at
I do love how even in the little intro cinematics for the enemies, if my flashlight happens to hit them, they'll take damage.
Crap, there's more than one of them!
Yeah, well, this one's trapped behind a bush of a flare. That's the thing you have an issue with?
Ow! Do something!
I literally just did something.
I can't get a shot!
Well, if that's anything to go by, the secret is aiming for the
Was that
ass.
it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, ow, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Oh, sweet pool of light.
Coffee.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Alright, hold on. I gotta loot the emergency box. Oh, hey, I got some shotgun shells now.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no, they're led by the Gorton's fishermen.
They're coming! We have to hold them off.
I know technically I pushed the button to dodge, but that one didn't move, so it was sort of an underwhelming cutscene there.
Oh no!
See, we're fine. Oh. Another one of these cowboy shovel men. Yeah, yeah. Hang the lampshades, Barry.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
It's easy for you to say. You don't have black and white screen from no health. Come on, into the elevator. Sarah! Get in the elevator. We're leaving whether you're in or not. Alright, now we'll just ride this for another
We're
20
almost
minutes
there.
back up to the top.
There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Okay. Oh, great. Another elevator ride.
Careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
I'm gonna get stuck outside, aren't I? Oh, there we go. Oh, yep.
Ow! Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful.
How do I get up top?
Take care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
I'll do my best. Oh, there we go. That's how it's supposed to go.
You gotta be kidding me.
Is it to fight the evil spools of wire? Is that all you got?
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Okay, top of the dam. Let's go. We can do this. It's got lights all over it. I'm sure we'll be fine. Yep. I suppose that's on me. Ah! Just racking up the achievements. To the well-lit room. Snake Eater! Oh, it's a much shorter ladder than I thought it was. I'm sorry you all had to listen to me sing.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
Good
I was
to know.
ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
So could the grenade launcher. You know, the light RPG. Alright, yep, there's a lot of them. Let's try the searchlight. Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. Leave me alone. Alright, quick to the searchlight. Oh no, cool off, cool off, cool off. Okay.
Enough. You will go no further.
Oh boy.
Stop. Stop.
Thanks! Reload, reload, run, 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 run. Come on, Alan. Cardio, my friend. Cardio time! Da-da. No, Alan! Come on! This is not the time. Oh! Ah! Woo! Oh, what the? Oh! Leave me alone! That was so close. Ow! That's kind of my fault. Oh boy, here we go. Ah! Ah! Oh! I'm trying to run. This is all that Alan can pathetically do. Ah! Shut the door. Ah!
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. And it was a foolish chance to take.
This is an
Don't worry
intense
about
game to play
your
late at night
dear
with the
safety.
lights off in an empty house. I mean,
I
not
have
lights
looked
off,
after
but
the
like
well-lit room
with the
for
lights off
many,
everywhere
many
else in the
years.
house but the room I'm in,
No shadow.
wearing headphones.
Lit room. Power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Why not get LEDs? They last for years.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Cynthia Weaver, agent of Vault Tech.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Now, that scene has actually provoked quite a bit of discussion amongst fans of this game, because there's some disagreement as to the questions that poses. Some people think that that scene implies that Thomas Zane created Alan Wake by writing him into existence, and that Alan and everything he's done and everything that he's written were simply created as Thomas Zane's attempt to contain Barbara and the darkness. There are other people who believe that that scene shows that Alan Wake created Thomas Zane as part of his story, and so he sort of retconned all of reality to write his story in the cabin and save himself, and that none of these people were actually like this before Alan went into the cabin. I tend to fall somewhere in the middle, and it's kind of a recursive thing, maybe a little bit to me, but like, my take on it is that, yes, Thomas Zane did exist and all of that happened before Alan was writing anything, and that Thomas Zane did write that Alan would find the clicker. But I don't think that Thomas Zane created Alan Wake. I think through the mystical power of, writing things in there, he kind of pulled the strings of reality a little bit. And maybe put Alan on a path, but I don't think he created Alan Wake. I think Alan would have existed without Thomas Zane. But you never know. It's kind of a weird narrative causality universe. And I think it does kind of fall apart if you think about it too hard, but I don't. So let's move on.
Previously on Alan Wake,
I say I don't, right as I definitely overthink it.
the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this. Was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Alright. Painkillers. The camera is odd here and I can't move it.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Okay.
The lights were like needles in my eyes. I needed my sunglasses.
There we go.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
What's Alan been reading? Camera, cooperate. The Within Side. Interesting. Okay. What do we have out here?
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Alright, I guess we're gonna watch TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallet Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Alan, what are you looking at, man?
No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. But now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake.
That is the writer of this game, making a weird cameo. And the face he's making is the face that he made when he was the face of Max Payne.
At least I've been funny.
In the original Max Payne
I
game.
could live with that.
Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid, if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
He looks like such a douchebag wearing those
Now you can't even
inside.
talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Hope he brushed his teeth. Hangover kisses do not seem appealing.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver.
Does she
close
really
the
think
door.
he's gonna shoot her?
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I had stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
All right. Our final charge to the lake. Made in a 1980s SUV with a... That was weird, and reality flickered for a second. Don't want to stop at the scenic area. Oh. Hopefully you can see that, and it's not just me reacting to nothing, but having some significant graphical hiccups. Ow. Ah. Alright, I guess I gotta find a new car.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Why don't I have a flashlight? Oh, there we go.
I will kill your wife.
Definitely need some more bullets.